everyone. So I want to show you something absolutely beautiful. So today what I wanted to do is I wanted to show you a little bit more of that absolute beautiful dark blueness, but then again also look at this. And what I wanted to tell you about today is look at that beautiful sunset. We are back to sunsets. Okay, well, we had major rains going back and forth in the last couple of days, the last week or so, which some of it I showed to you. But here is what I want to talk to you about today. So, getting bumped is inevitable. And where I get this from is one of my coaches, because in order for me to grow to become who I want to become, I have to learn from coaches. Just like during my athletics times, I always had some coaches, so this is the same thing now. So we are essentially kind of like mugs, filled literally to the brim, okay? And one of my coaches was highlighting about that when we are this kind of mugs that are filled to the brim, and right now during the last 2-3 months, especially with everything that's going on right now on top of the pandemic, we are definitely filled to the rim. So what happens is that when we are going through our day, when we're going through our lives, when we're going through the 24 hours that we are living in a day, there are going to be moments when we are going to be bumped. We are going to be bumped by a neighbor. We are going to be bumped by a comment. We are going to be bumped by, a boss calling us unexpectedly when we didn't think we would be called. When we get bumped by a loved one pushing a button that we didn't even know existed. There's going to be some kind of a bump. You're going to have that, and in my case, obviously, I'm sure that you had the same thing in your life. But if you are, for example, working online and you are an entrepreneur online, a lot of times when you put yourself out there, the more you put yourself out there, really, and the more you really stand in your authentic self, your authentic beliefs, you're really showing how you are different than the crowd, the more you're going to have those, hate mails and people that are going to be questioning your authority or questioning your knowledge or, downright, being mean, okay? So you are going to be bumped. That's when we are filled to the brim and you are being bumped. Now here's the thing. Whatever comes out of you when you are bumped is the one that you have in you. And what I mean by this is when I feel calm about things in my life, even if things are upside down, I have these days when I could have a whole entire hurricane come into my life, I still feel very calm. Even if something bumps me at that day, there's going to be calmness coming out of me. And there are times I just had one of these interactions with my sisters where they are like the best things for me. So they're just so supportive of me. And I had some stuff going on in life, and they were there to catch me when I don't even know if it was frustration, it was anger, it was something was coming out. Remember a couple weeks ago I was talking to you about the anger that I was going through. That was like that couple days. My cup was filled to the brim with anger. So it didn't matter what is going to bump me, whatever bumped me, it bumped and the anger was just coming out. So what can we do? The only thing we can do is we are only responsible of what we are filling that cup up with. If you fill every morning, just take 10 minutes of your day every morning YouTube is full of all these meditations and all these possibilities. You can just 10-15 minutes, you can just listen to something, and in that something, it fills you with gratitude, it fills you with acceptance, it fills you with love for life. Fill yourself up, fill your cup up every morning with that gratitude, with just truly counting your blessings. And counting your blessings, by the way, is not a religious action. Counting your blessings is really a normal action. If you would be not rushing out of your house every morning, running to this meeting, that meeting, or whatever, it would be a normal action to get up in the morning and just give thanks to the fact that the sun came up again and you are alive to see it, and just count your blessings to like 10 things you are in love with, 10 things that you are thankful for, and go with that in your cup. Because then even if you get bumped during the day, you are not going to be bumped. When you're going to be bumped, there's not going to be anger coming out of it. There's not going to be some form of a reaction that then you are going to be upset about, or you're going to regret later. Okay, so I just want you. This is one of those things where also this was like switched around, and Ellie, this is specifically for you. She's a fantastic coach. I'm learning a ton from her. I'm actually going to tag her in this particular live, so you all can learn from her as well. She was saying that when we put ourselves out as entrepreneurs online, I'm gonna sneeze. Hold on. The imperfection of life. That when you put yourselves out there, you are going to also meet up with people that are filled with certain material like anger, jealousy, some form of a belief, some kind of a limiting belief, and that limiting belief is the one that's going to be coming out of them when you bump them. So let's say your advertisement is bumping them in some way, like they're touching them in a particular way that they just didn't expect it even. Something is gonna fill out, something is going to be coming out of their particular cup, quote unquote. So it goes both ways. So you may say something to someone, or you may write something, or you may create a video. Like I may be creating a video right now that somebody who is watching this is going to be quote unquote bumped by it. Somebody will have a response to it that is going to come from their self-limiting beliefs, or they're coming from their upbringing, or some kind of a internal belief system. But the same thing is going to be that if you react to something in life, if you are reading an article, and in gosh knows, in the last couple of months we were reading a lot of things, and especially the last couple of weeks on top of it, we were participating in things where each one of us, depending on what our cup was filled with, we got bumped. Each one of us got bumped one way or another. And the question is, what comes out of it? And whatever comes out of it, is that something that is going to be supportive of this new world, supportive of what we are intending to do in our life, or is it hindering what we are intending to do in life? Okay, so that was for today. Hey Eileen, oh God, I miss you guys. I can't wait. We're gonna be back at the end of June. I believe that's gonna be our date. So I can't wait to see you all. So that's what I wanted to talk to you about today, is just to make sure that the only thing you're responsible for is what you're filling your cup with in the morning especially, but even I would start the night before. And this is one of the things that we discuss, actually, the full 24-hour routine that I give to my clients in my memberships, of how you can really complete that circle in the day, that even if you get bumped during the day, things are just not going to flow out, things that you are not happy about. Okay, all right, I'll see you guys, I believe, on Wednesday. So have a good night, enjoy the day, and I'm certainly will this one. Finally, it's not raining. Bye everyone.